Hi guys, just now I joined the chicken visual with a bunch of activists, and it's quite emotional actually. You can see all these chicken, they are kind of small, they kind of like baby chicken. Some of the trucker doesn't stop. It's kind of really emotional seeing the thing happening. You look at the history with women's right to vote, with slavery, human slavery, and with gay rights. Over time, it slowly evolved. And at the beginning, there's always a fight, there's always a struggle. It takes time to make change, and we need to step up and make things happen. So this activism is pretty cool. I invite everyone to step up and join.
How do you feel about saying goodbye to the chicken?
We shouldn't have to be saying goodbye. This shouldn't be happening. And I wish people would stop supporting these industries because they're supporting them.
I just don't understand your guys' philosophy.
The philosophy is if we don't have to cause suffering and pain and death, why would we?
Are plants considered?
No, they are not sentient.
Plants don't have brains or central nervous systems, so
They
they
don't
don't
have pain
experience
centers.
pain or
I see.
consciousness.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Why is it?
It's actually awesome because we can eat hundreds of plants and they don't suffer, and we get the nourishment and the pleasure that we can get from not eating animals or animal products.
It's terrible. It's a terrible way to think.
When I first started coming here, it was mostly a smaller group of people. There weren't any fences, and we could walk right into the alley to see the chickens.
Now, what motivates you to come here all the time?
Activism really, I'm vegan for compassionate reasons, for environmental reasons, and I want to take that to the next level and do some kind of direct action to at least try to make a difference in the world, rather than kind of being vegan for myself and just eating vegan food. Kind of want to tell people about why I'm doing this exactly, and try to make a difference to the industry.
How many vegans do you think there are in the world?
Tons, millions,
Especially now.
tens
Millions?
of thousands.
Yeah.
In the whole world?
More than meat eaters?
No, not for sure not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Meat eaters are still the majority, but that's shifting, and we believe that it will change.
So you
What
think?
happens if
So you
it
think
doesn't?
if the majority of people are doing something wrong, that
No.
justifies it, or what? Why
No,
bring
no,
up
I
the
don't
numbers?
understand why you guys think it's wrong.
Because we're causing unnecessary suffering and death to animals that feel pain and want to live for no reason.
They have
no
barely any
justifiable
brains.
reason.
They can't even
They
say,
have
"I
just
wanna
as much
live."
brain
They
as
have
you and me,
brains.
as a dog.
They have feelings?
They have feelings.
Yes.
They feel
Do
pain.
you guys have pet chickens at home?
Some of
You
us
do?
do. Yeah,
You do?
some rescues. Yeah. And just to clarify, just because they don't speak and verbalize in the same way that humans do, it doesn't indicate that they're not communicating. They communicate in other ways.
Yeah, body language. Yeah. What are the other ways?
Body language, sounds.
Yeah.
Just because someone or something can speak or cannot speak doesn't indicate whether or not they are valid or worth protecting.
Yeah, it's,
They're sentient. They experience life. They experience suffering.
How does it feel to see the chicken and say goodbye to them?
It's sad, but it is fuels me to continue trying to appeal to people to live more compassionately.
And what do you get out of this?
I feel like I'm one more person out there trying to make a difference, I suppose, bring awareness, maybe end the suffering of these animals one day.
Yeah,
we all
I
have
work
jobs.
full time, sometimes 6 days a week.
Is that even?
I work for a
relevant?
charitable foundation, and how does that apply to this situation?
well, I'm just trying to figure out where you guys get all your time to waste on nonsense like this.
Number
People have
one, it's
days
not a
off.
waste.
You
We
have
have
days
days off, and a lot of us have this
And a lot of us
happening
aren't
in our
here because
lives.
we're at work.
Yeah.
A lot of us aren't here because they have work. So
Right, okay.
they have day jobs. Some people have night jobs.
Interesting.
How is the job thing relevant though to standing up for innocent victims?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where you guys get your time to...
Same place you get your free time.
Yeah, but I don't run around worried about...
Well, that's,
We
that's
choose to do different.
Is it emotional? I see many people are feeling very emotional here. What's going on?
Well, there's a couple things going on. It's great. It's tense to stand in front of or be near a truck like that stopped on the roadway. But the big thing is looking at the animals themselves, how distressed they are. Some of them are injured, how dirty they are, how cramped they are, and how awful it must have been for them for their entire lives, and how awful it is now. And for me, it's even worse thinking that the worst is yet to come later today when they get their throats slit in the slaughterhouse. So thinking about all that is very emotional, and just the sheer number of them. They're probably going to do more than 90,000 lives today, and at a certain point, the number loses all meaning, and your brain can't process it, so it becomes very emotional.
You're forcing your choice.
No, we're not forcing anything. We're offering a different way of life that doesn't force your choice onto others. We're suggesting that there's another way to live without forcing your opinion that a chicken should die for you to eat a meal.
The choice is to give them back their choice, and then move towards the other hundreds and hundreds of things that we can eat and consume and enjoy. That's the choice that
We
we're
cannot
asking
make
you to
you
consider.
vegan. We cannot force you to do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm
We can
trying
only
to.
inspire and educate and offer another way of living.
Lots of people that aren't interested though.
Are you?
I'm definitely not.
Seems like you are. You're chatting
You're
with us right
engaged,
now.
you're
No, I'm
engaged
not.
and you're spending a lot of time speaking to us.
I just don't get it. Like that.
Well, you're starting to. You can tell.
No, these things are not pets. Like they're not. They're growing
What is
for
it?
the
What
purpose
do you
of
define as a pet?
fish.
Okay. So you would have a
That's
pet
why I asked
fish?
you guys earlier. How come you guys never go to the
So
fish
what about
shop?
dogs?
Yeah, I have a dog. I love
Okay,
dogs.
but what about what they do in China to dogs? It's the same thing that what we do here to chickens, cows,
Do you know
pigs.
why they do it to dogs, Sarah?
Because they eat them.
Because they don't have enough chickens. Okay.
No, it's
They
different
actually
culture.
they actually kill chickens as well. The Yulin Dog Meat Festival is a specific festival which focuses on dog meat. Other animals are being killed there as well.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I would go as far as saying I would never kill a dog. Okay.
You wouldn't go as far, or you?
I said I would go as far as saying I would
Because
never
that's
kill
the
a
culture
dog.
you've been raised in, and that's the morals you've been taught. That's the values you've been taught.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing in China or Asian countries.
From here on, they will be going chicken heaven.
That's true. Yeah, it's that's the only good thing I guess about the slaughterhouse is that the animals are basically tortured for their entire lives, and the slaughter is the worst part. But afterwards, they don't have to feel pain anymore. They don't have to worry about what humans are going to do to them.
In some way, their life is actually better than the egg-laying hen.
Yeah, it's one thing that I've thought about quite a bit is when I went vegan, I stopped dairy and start meat first and then dairy and eggs. But if I could do it again, I might stop dairy and eggs first, because those animals have to go through the torture for longer periods of time. In the end, though, it's all horrible, and none of it is acceptable, and none of it's necessary. So we need to stop all of it.
What's the average chicken get slaughtered here, their age?
Age, they're 35 days, roughly 40 days.
My goodness. It's like baby.
They are babies, and some of them you can see they have like a little bit of yellow feathering on their heads.
Yeah.
And you can just tell just looking at them and listening to them, they're cheeping like babies for the most time.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Do something meaningful for your life. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.